Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Everly and the Mysterious Tooth Thief. A special bedtime story for Everly. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled in a green meadow, lived a sweet little girl named Everly. Everly was just 1 year old, but she had the most curious and bright eyes that sparkled like stars. Everly loved bedtime stories, and every night, her parents would cuddle up with her and read her the most amazing tales. But tonight was different. Tonight, Everly's parents had a very special story to share with her. They had a story filled with adventure, bravery, and lots of laughter. It was a story about a group of unlikely heroes called the Bad Guys, and their exciting encounter with a mischievous thief. As Everly snuggled into her soft, fluffy blanket, her parents began to read. They told her about Mr. Wolf, Mr. Shark, Mr. Snake, and Mr. Piranha, who might look like bad guys, but deep down, they had hearts of gold. These funny characters were doing good deeds to save the day, whether anyone thought they were good or not. In this incredible adventure, the bad guys found themselves facing a peculiar problem. A creature with tons of teeth and way too many butts was stealing things. Yes, you heard that right, Everly. Stealing things. Can you believe it? The creature was called the Tooth Thief, and it had a sneaky plan to steal all the teeth in the world. But as mischievous as it was, it didn't know that the bad guys were on the case to stop it. They wanted to save the day and make everyone smile again. Everly listened intently as her parents described the thrilling chase and the hilarious antics of the bad guys. They went on a wild adventure, following the Tooth Thief's trail, from deep, dark forests to sparkling, sandy beaches. Along the way, they met extraordinary animals, like talking dolphins and wise owls, who helped them on their quest. But the Tooth Thief was clever, Everly. It had hidden all the stolen teeth in a secret cave guarded by a ferocious dragon. The bad guys had to be brave and smart to outwit the dragon and retrieve the teeth. With teamwork and lots of giggles, they hatched a clever plan. With every turn of the page, Everly's excitement grew. She pointed at the colorful illustrations, her tiny fingers tracing the lines of the characters. She loved the bright smiles on the bad guys' faces and couldn't wait to see them save the day. As the story reached its climax, the Tooth Thief, realizing the bad guys were closing in, tried to escape with the stolen teeth. It raced through the forest, with the bad guys hot on its trail. But just when it thought it was free, the clever Mr. Wolf jumped in front of it, blocking its path. In that moment, Everly's parents paused. They looked at their little princess, her eyes wide with anticipation. With a mischievous grin, they asked Everly, "Do you think the bad guys caught the Tooth Thief?" Everly giggled and clapped her hands, her face beaming with joy. With all her heart, she said, "Yes, they did. They caught that silly Tooth Thief." And just like that, Everly's parents resumed the story. The bad guys, with their quick thinking and kind hearts, caught the Tooth Thief. They returned all the teeth to their rightful owners, and everyone in the whole wide world had beautiful smiles again. As Everly's parents finished the story, they looked down at their little girl, now snuggled up in their arms, her eyes fluttering with sleep. They gently kissed her forehead and whispered, "Good night, sweet Everly. May your dreams always be filled with adventures, laughter, and the courage of the bad guys." And with that, Everly drifted off to sleep, her imagination filled with the exciting world of the Tooth Thief and the brave bad guys. As she slept soundly through the night, she knew that no matter what, there were always heroes to save the day, and she could be one too. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.